my YouTube channel. My name is Masego. For those who do not know me, welcome. And if you have not subscribed, please do press the subscribe button to become a part of my mini family. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for returning. I really do appreciate it. And if you just subscribed, thank you so much. Thank you for helping me grow my channel. I really do appreciate it. Guys, I'm also known as Masiti on my social media platforms, so I just decided quickly that I want to make this video. I hope that I'm going to focus on the leads today. I'm going to make this video with regards to applications to Cuba. Some of the questions that I've been getting, I'm going to answer here. I'm going to try to make this video as brief and straight to the point as possible. And yeah, guys, I would like to also mention that people do go and watch my previous video, but then they come back and ask me the same questions. So I feel like maybe you didn't watch the whole video, or I don't know. I'm very responsive on Instagram, on Facebook. Anyway, like if you send me a text, if you have a question, I really do respond if you ask others. Yeah, but I am concerned that people maybe did not, maybe it was too long, or there was just a whole lot of information, including the information about where, like, my experience. So maybe that I don't know, defers the whole thing. So I decided, let me just make this one that is going to be straightforward. Applications, guys, you go to your nearest Department of Health and get the application forms there. I do not have the application forms, nor does anybody that shares the newspaper advert on their stories or whatever. You get the application forms at your nearest Department of Health. What is needed, guys, just as an application form, you're gonna be asked about your ID number, your identification. So you'll identify yourself. And please remember, the Cuban scholarship is meant for people that are coming from a poor background. So there will be a background check on you and your family. And yes, they do send social workers. I've got this question, guys. Yes, in my time, they did send social workers to the home to go and assess the situation before you do get the scholarship. You will be asked to provide an affidavit as well, a sworn affidavit that you don't have parents, that you maybe live alone, that you you come from a poor background, etc. Your parents are not working, single mother, etc. So that will be done obviously at the police station. And then there is a need for a passport. So if you do not have a passport, they will want to have your application accompanied by a proof of application for a passport. That's what happened. But then I also remember other students having been accepted without the passport, without the proof of having applied for the passport, and then later on the passports were done. But I don't know how it works right now. So I would just say, on the safe side, do have your passport application evidence. I don't know what that paper is. I don't even remember how it looks like. But when you do apply for a passport, you get like a form, something that you can accompany the application forms when you do return them together with it. And the interview questions, guys, I don't feel comfortable sharing them, but I want us to talk about general interview questions, as I have been to some interviews. I'm not talking specifically about the Cuban interview. I'm just going to assist you now to prepare for interviews in general. So I hope that this will be helpful. Also, it was a long time ago. I cannot say I know specifically what I was asked, but then let us just go through a couple of questions that might help you when you do go for interviews, wherever, like even if it's work. Guys, the first and foremost, be able to talk about yourself. Who are you? Where you come from? Like, everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a celebrity has a I went to Joburg at the back of a van and coming from a family that's like this, be able to narrate your story. Like, it shouldn't be, you should try not to be asked questions. I always say that. Even at the exam, try not to be asked questions. Like, try to make it a storyline and not long, not boring, just straight to the point and with facts. Hi, tell us about yourself. My name is Masejo. I'm a 30-year-old female from, I went to school where and try to also tell why do you want to study medicine, why do you want this job, why why should we choose you. So you should know why. And also it's important to do a background of where you want to study or the job that you want. So if you're going to a company, you should know the vision, the mission of the company. You should know what the company is about. Just know what goes around in the company. So with having said that, if you go study at a university, or you're looking for a scholarship to study medicine, to go study in Cuba, just know the country's background. Get that kind of information. I feel like some things are like common knowledge, but then others, sometimes when you've never spoken to a doctor before, you don't have doctor friends, you don't really know the kind of information that is out there. And I do understand that some people really genuinely do not have anyone to ask information from. Like, I went to my interview very, very blind. I was just picked up and went there. But yeah, it's just that I obsess a lot. So when I got the application, I just started looking Cuba, the information, the statistic, what are they saying about it, and now the next thing is we have South African students in Cuba that you might know. I can also ask Cuba, what's happening, what are the statistics in terms of maternal death, what are statistics, like they know, and mostly they practice primary health care. So if you have a special interest in that also, and also yeah, be able to just like fix it up, make it a whole thing where you just discuss and not have to wait for specific questions when you come back. Or what are you going to do for the community? How can we trust you with this job? What are you going to give the company? All of those things. I don't know, I feel like maybe you can also go to Google and search like common interview questions. You will see that is very, very simple. I think they are all the same everywhere I've been to a job interview. The questions are almost always the same. It's just how you narrate the story, how you are looking comfortable, confident, not too confident, because overconfidence sounds like a bit arrogant, but be confident and also be very respectful. Yeah. And also, what else, guys? People are asking, so I don't know about cross provincial applications, because I used to know that when you're from the Northwest, you apply with the Northwest one, from KZN with the KZN one. I don't know about maybe being in the Northwest and going with the KZN team, or and I'll also try, and I'm not promising anything because I'm quite early. I was saying I'm also going to try and find out. I'm not sure. And also, like, I would prompt the students that have been to interviews, that have gone to Cuba, to at least also assist, guys. These videos are actually pretty great, and very helpful to the next person. So yeah, do help with doing that. What else am I forgetting? Guys, please put in the comment section if you do have any questions that you would like for me to answer, or if there's like a specific video that you would like for me to do about a specific topic that maybe I'm not thinking about. But yeah, I think that's all coming from me. I hope that I have addressed most of the things. This video is gonna be like at most 9 minutes, because it's like 10:42 and I have some things to cut off. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you do press the subscribe button to become a part of my mini family. And also, guys, I wish you all the best on your applications. And then, oh, one important thing, I don't know now how long does it take, but for me it took months for me to get feedback. You know, it took months. I even forgotten, because remember I applied around, I think, April there, and then June we were called for passports, blood testing, and then we left in September. So it was like, yeah, quite spaced. But now I've realized that things move a little bit faster. So yeah. And yeah, guys, remember to pray. Remember to include God in your wishes. He knows your heart. He knows your heart's desires. And yeah, that could be very helpful as well. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will be waiting for questions. Please do ask questions, because yeah, I'll try to get another 5 minutes to answer the questions for you while my son is behaving, my daughter is sleeping. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.